Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events. This is something that has been on our radar, pun intended, for quite some time, for more than a week now. Recording this Thursday, November 17th, shortly after 8 o'clock in the morning. And there will be the risk for some thunderstorms coming up on Friday after near record-breaking warmth again today, this Thursday. We're going to be within probably 1 or 2 degrees of breaking a record high. I don't think we're going to break it, but you know, Mother Nature can have the last laugh at that. It's going to be possible. I believe it's 84 degrees, which was set back in 2013, so it was 3 years ago. And if we were to hit 84 degrees, we would break into the top 10 warmest November days of in recorded weather history for Little Rock. So we'll see how that unfolds. But then, whenever you get super warm this time of the year, you know something's going to change. And if you scroll down here on the Arkansas Weather Blog, we talked about the possibility for thunderstorms with this, and not an outbreak, but we always want to bring awareness to the secondary severe weather season. We always want to bring that awareness. And like I said, I don't expect it to be widespread. There could be a strong to severe thunderstorm or two. So let's just get into this right now. This is the RPM model. And this was the newest one from this morning. The timing of this, again, a few storms possible on Friday. Windy, which is going to cause problems with the fire concern ahead of this frontal boundary. And then the weekend's going to turn much cooler. But I would ignore a lot of that, maybe some scattered showers in the morning. But watch what happens during the afternoon. This is according to the RPM. Now, notice how the thunderstorm activity is not as widespread and as heavy in the morning, and there are a couple reasons for that. One, you don't have daytime heating, and the dynamics, the other one, the jet stream dynamics are not quite in place at this time, and the Gulf of Mexico moisture is going to be aimed more up towards eastern Arkansas. So as this progresses further to the east, that's when I think the intensity of this will begin to increase. Now, again, we're not expecting widespread severe thunderstorms, but there could be a strong to severe thunderstorm out of this. And this is at noon. Notice how we're getting that line at that time, lining up across the state, and from northwest or northeast to southwest. This is at 1 p.m. Again, this will not be perfect, but you can see, this gives a good general idea. At 1:30, it looks like the metro around probably late morning, early afternoon, and then it's quickly out of here. See how the intensity increases? This is at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Notice the intensity there from southern through central and northeast Arkansas, just past the metro, though, begins to increase because everything starts to come together a little bit more so across the eastern half of the state. And that moves 4 o'clock, moving through the Delta and the Grand Prairie, and then across the river over the woods and through the hills by 7 o'clock. So all the Friday night football games at this time looking pretty good at this time. Now what I want to do is take you to the maps here. And I don't like showing this that much when we get in a marginal risk. I've never been a big fan of marginal risk. I still like the slight, call me old-fashioned, slight, moderate, and high. But all this is showing you is that there could be, this is from the Storm Prediction Center, this is the area that we're talking about, and it may be even a little bit further towards the east, I think. They may need to extend that a little bit further towards the east and northeast. But there could be a strong to severe thunderstorm with this. The 1 o'clock temperatures, this is where the front's bisecting, again, early afternoon through central Arkansas. You see 50s across the northwest to near 80 degrees across the southeast. So a quieter range in temperatures. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the RPM model doing a fantastic job right there again, the position is not going to be exact, but really showing where that front's lining up. 63 degrees in the metro, 50 in Fayetteville, but then, again, near 80 degrees. Now, behind the front, the coolest air so far this season, not so much in terms of overnight lows, but daytime highs. Look at 7 o'clock on Saturday morning, 20s and 30s. It's been colder this season, but look at the daytime highs. This is where I think you're really going to notice the effects of the cooler air. For daytime highs and around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, only 40s north, 50s for everybody else. So that'll hold true throughout the rest of the weekend. Another chance for rain, and this is great news as long as we keep the severe weather out of here. But this is great news because the wildfire danger plus duck hunters are needing some rain. Whoops, sorry about that. But this is Wednesday afternoon. The GFS a little bit slower. The European, I believe, is a little bit faster. But this is a frontal boundary with areas of light rain. Next Wednesday, the busiest travel day of the year. So some showers and maybe a thunderstorm or two at this. What about Thanksgiving? It's a week away. So let's just have a little bit of fun. The GFS is warmer than the European. The European shows a little bit cooler weather. But morning lows will be in the 30s north, 40s and 50s central and south. Daytime highs, according to the GFS, we see 64 degrees here in Little Rock, 50s north, 60s and 70s central and south. Now, the European computer model, by the way, is a little bit cooler than that. So long range, things can and do change. All right, let me switch this over here to the EuroWX.com, EuroWX.com, and going back to the situation coming up on for tomorrow. This is showing convective available potential energy CAPE, and this is early in the morning, where you start to see these blues. That's around 500, and then you'll start to see pockets of 1,000 joules per kilogram. So that's showing some instability showing up, and then by late in the day, notice how it's waning and moving east of the Mississippi River. So I just wanted to show you that it does indeed, let me go back here, show some instability throughout the day, not a whole lot. That's why I think there could be a strong thunderstorm, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a severe thunderstorm. But like I said, I think the chance for severe thunderstorms is on the low end, but it's definitely something you have got to keep an eye on. So I hope I have not bloviated too long with this here on the Arkansas Weather Blog. By the way, I think I got my phone in my pocket here. Let's see here. Where do I have this? Stay with me. On this day in Arkansas weather history, November 17th. Yep, 1880, so 130-something years ago. 9.4 inches of snow on this day in 1880, so it can snow. It also stands as the seventh snowiest day ever in the capital city. That's pretty amazing considering it's not even winter. Wow. All right, so we'll keep you updated. Thank you very much for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.